Hey everyone, welcome to Massachusetts Sports Central. This is our recap of the Patriots' Week 5 game versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pats win on Thursday Night Football by a score of 19-14. This one didn't go according to the script, as most people, myself included, were expecting this one to be more of a shootout. The Pats' defense had been terrible going in, and the Bucs' D wasn't setting the world on fire either, and the Pats' offense was scorching hot. Pat's offense got off to a decent start, but the first drive ended with Brady's first interception of the season on a badly overthrown ball, missing a wide-open Hogan. Then later had a late first-quarter drive stall out and settled for a 27-yard field goal to start the scoring. Bucs get the lead in the second with a Doug Martin 1-yard touchdown run. Pats answered later in the quarter with Brady hitting Chris Hogan for a 5-yard touchdown pass to get back the lead 10-7. Pats had one more good drive near the end of the quarter, but also stalled out, and they settled for another 23-yard Gostkowski field goal. Looked like that was how the half would end, with only 35 seconds left for the Bucs. The Pats seemed to have stopped them, but took back-to-back stupid roughing the passer penalties, giving Tampa 30 cheap yards. And with 4 seconds left, Nick Folk missed what would have been a career-high tying 57-yard field goal, so the half did end 13-7 Pats. Pats padded the lead a little bit in the third, getting another 45-yard field goal from Gostkowski. Bucs were able to force a Brady fumble near the end of the third and drove into Patriots territory to set up a 49-yard field goal try early in the fourth. Folk missed his second kick of the game, keeping it a 2-score game. On the ensuing drive, the Bucs stalled the Pats out at the 33, and Belichick decided to pass on a 50-yard field goal try and punt, which did pin them back at their own 3-yard line. However, they drove all the way to the New England 13 before settling for a 31-yard field goal try. While the other two attempts were not so easy ones, Folk also shanked this one too, putting Tampa in a really tough spot to try to come back from. After a 3-and-out where the only thing New England accomplished was getting Tampa to burn 2 of its timeouts, Tampa was able to get down the field for a fairly quick TD just ahead of the 2-minute warning. After the Bucs failed to get the onside kick, Pats were starting at the Tampa 37. They didn't do much, but Brady did get 7 yards before Gostkowski got an insurance 48-yard field goal to get the lead up to 5, and forcing Tampa to get a TD to get the win. While the defense played better overall and was pretty solid for the first 3 quarters, they didn't have a good fourth quarter, and this last drive was a little more nerve-wracking than it needed to be, with them allowing some chunk plays and needing a miscommunication between Jameis and Howard on the last pass of the game to not even get a chance of getting the winning touchdown from the Pats 19. So the Pats survive, but a win is a win. Looking at some of the positives, we start with the fact that the defense did play much better for at least the first 3 quarters, and we'll give a shout out to Dietrich Wise for getting another sack and being about the only guy along with Flowers that is getting any pressure on the QB. On the offense, the run game was a little bit better. No real standouts, but Lewis had some big runs and led the team with 53 yards on 7 carries, edging out Gillislee, who had 52 on 12. In the air, Brady didn't spread it around as much as some weeks with Gronk out, only hitting 5 guys, and with the top 4 getting 28 of his 30 completions. Leading the way was Cooks with 5 catches for a team-leading 85 yards and the biggest single catch of 34 yards. Next, Amendola tied for the team high with 8 catches for 77 yards and seemed to be Brady's go-to in the clutch situations. Next was Hogan, who had 8 catches for 74 yards and the only TD for the Pats. And finally, James White was the main weapon out of the backfield in the passing game, getting another 7 catches for 57 yards. As for Brady, he had another strong game despite the bad interception and the lost fumble, which can be blamed as much on the poor protection as it is on Brady. He went 30 for 40, completing 13 in a row at one point, and every attempt in the second quarter. He put up his 4th straight 300-yard game with 303 yards to go along with 1 TD and the interception. course, by now, you know Brady also tied Peyton Manning and Brett Favre with 186 regular season wins for the most in NFL history. Next one will give him this record all to himself. All right, Pats have a long week and will take on the Jets in Jersey on Sunday the 15th. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and share the videos, and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on other social media. Facebook and Twitter are both @MA Sports Central. Thanks, and we will see you soon.